It's been one of the Tri-State's most competitive and spirited boys lacrosse rivalries. Iona Prep and Fordham Prep. 5 of the last 8 meetings have been decided by 1 goal. Today they meet with the Catholic League AA title on the line. Iona Prep, Fordham Prep. Next. It's game time on MSG Varsity. Today from Gaelic Park on the campus of Manhattan College in the Bronx. It's the 2013 Catholic League AA Championship game as the Rams of Fordham Prep take on the Iona Prep Gales. Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno. Welcome to a rainy, dreary Gaelic Park here in the Bronx. It has been raining all day long. Miserable weather for this championship game between 2 great rivals, Iona Prep and Fordham Prep. As we mentioned earlier, 5 of the last 8 meetings between these 2 teams have been decided by 1 goal, and they have played 33 times in the last 13 years. Once again, the championship is on the line between these 2 rivals. Iona Prep and Fordham Prep both coming off impressive wins in the semifinals. When you talk about Fordham Prep, they feature one of the top scorers in the tri-state area. Joe Marin, a junior attackman, has found the back of the net 30 times this year. He's also assisted on 9 goals as well. And on the other side for Iona Prep, they also feature one of the prolific offensive performers in the tri-state. Billy Trezano, their senior captain, the 2012 Attackman of the Year in the Catholic League. Last year he exploded for 50 goals for the Gales. So the scene is set on this wet turf here at Manhattan College. Iona Prep taking on Fordham Prep, the 2013 Catholic League Championship on the line. And the face-off coming up next right here on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. We are at Manhattan College's Gaelic Park for the Catholic League AA Championship. Fordham Prep coming in with a record of 12-7 under head coach Len DeLucia in his 5th season, a Fordham University graduate. And here's a look at his starting lineup today. As we mentioned earlier, Joe Marin will start on attack with 30 goals on the season. Luke Chaville, also Eamon Coughlin up front as well. Coughlin has been a tremendous playmaker this year with 20 assists. William Randall starts in the midfield along with Jack Lee, who has exploded for 28 goals this year. And Mike Dugan rounds out the midfielders for the Rams. On defense, Rob Whalen, the Defensive Player of the Year, is on the back line, along with Anthony Bebo and Logan Williamson on his way to Fairfield University, outstanding player as well on defense for the Rams. In goal for Fordham Prep, James Werner, he stopped 67% of the shots he's faced this year. For Iona Prep, Gales coming in with a record of 12-5 under veteran head coach Rick Trezano in his 8th season. He's averaged 16 wins per year over those 8 years. 128 wins overall, an Albany University graduate. Up front, he starts Riley Aviles and Billy Trezano, who's been outstanding offensively all season long for the Gales. Philip Berry rounds out the attack for Iona Prep. The midfielders are Michael McHugh, Jack Corzelius, and Brandon Standard. And the defensive back line, Ryan Moores, John Van Bramer, and Loyola-bound Ross Schnitzer. Stephen Bonali starts in goal for Iona Prep, last year a first-team All-League performer. And we are ready to go in this AA Catholic League title game. Iona Prep going up against Fordham Prep. The Rams in their road maroon cherry uniforms, Iona Prep in their home white on a rainy, breezy, tough night here in the Bronx and we are underway in the first quarter. Iona Prep wins the faceoff, and the Gales on the attack. Here's Trezano. He gives it to Very. Philip Very flips it behind the goal. Now Trezano gets it back, and the Gales will work it around. Iona Prep 12-5 on the year. Last week lost to Chaminade 14-8. That's the most goals that the Gales have given up this season. This is a strong defensive team. They've held opponents under 10 goals in 14 of 17 games. Iona Prep works it around. Michael McHugh. And here is Florio. Michael Florio. He loses. Good defense by Logan Williamson of Fordham Prep. The Fairfield-bound senior midfielder with a big defensive play and flips it up ahead to Mike Dugan. Here's the sophomore. Turns on the Jets and now brings it back outside. And Fordham Prep goes on offense. William Randall flips it around, and the Rams take it behind the goal. A minute and a half gone by here in the first quarter, and we are scoreless, just underway in this championship game. Big check delivered by Iona Prep's Ryan Moores. And that looked like a pass in front that kind of skipped wide, but the Gales able to pick up the ground ball. Jack Tracy takes a shot. Delivered there by Jack Lee. And here comes Iona Prep on the fast break. So the Gales back on offense. Bruce Mogavero, the junior. And he flips it across the field. Iona Prep will set it up. Michael McHugh, the senior, first team all-league performer. This figures to be a low-scoring defensive struggle. And that shot goes wide through the crease. As the wind picks up here at Gaelic Park. It has been raining throughout the day. Kind of on and off now for this championship game. Not a heavy rain, but a steady rain at the moment. Jack Corzelius. And the Gales flip it across. Brandon Standard, the junior, double teamed. Now backs it back out. Flips it up top to Michael McHugh. Here's a quick shot that sails wide. Taken there by Bruce Mogavero. Trezano sets it up, and it comes back up top for Iona Prep. Mogavero, his pass sails across the midfield stripe and is still on the ground as the Gales unable to pick up that loose ground ball. John Van Bramer had it skip out of his stick. He's back in the lineup tonight, missed the last two games with a banged up knee. And Rick Trezano is very happy to have him back in the lineup for the Gales. 8:35 remaining first quarter, no score. Here's McHugh. And Mike Dugan sets it up. He flips it now to Connor Smith, the junior. Smith gets around one defender and backs it back out. Fordham Prep coming in 12-7. Defeated Stepanak in the semifinal and won it big by the score of 15-4. Big offensive output for the Rams. Here's Dugan. She shoots and scores. Mike Dugan scores the first goal of this championship game, and Fordham Prep grabs a 1-0 lead. A bullet shot by Dugan, the sophomore, his 13th goal of the season, as he angled to the right and put it home. So Fordham Prep breaks on top. Big goal for the Rams. They take advantage of a scoring opportunity, despite the fact that Iona Prep really has controlled time of possession in the first 4 minutes of this first quarter. Violation in the face-off circle, and here comes Fordham Prep. Joe DeLascio brings it up for the Rams. Outstanding face-off man for Fordham Prep. He tries to flip it over to Randall, the sophomore, and it goes out. So the Rams, an unforced error, give it right back to Iona Prep. Iona Prep brings it up. Corzelius flips it behind the goal. He gets it back. The junior angles to the right. Good defense on him. He comes all the way up top to Standard. And the ball loose, picked up by Fordham Prep. This is a Rams defense that gives up only 4.5 goals per game. Quickly, they switch to the fast break offense, and now they'll pull it back out. As Nolan Fearon, the junior, sets it up. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 1-0 Fordham Prep on top. They come all the way up top to Connor Smith. And they flip it behind the goal now to Joe Marin. Connor Smith. Good ball movement by Fordham Prep. Mike Dugan. Dugan puts on the Jets. Looked like he was going to take that shot, but nice defensive play by Van Bramer of Iona Prep to intercept. He's double teamed. The ball still loose on the ground. Goes out off of the Rams. And Iona Prep gets it back. As we tick down towards the halfway point of this first quarter. 1-0 Fordham Prep on top. Gales get it across. Into the stick of Philip Berry it goes. Berry, 13 goals last year, a senior, being played tough defensively by Anthony Febo. Now flipped back outside to Terzano. And the Gales wheel it around. Here's Corzelius. Gets around a defender, now picked up. Fordham Prep packing in that D. Here's a quick shot that whisks wide over the crossbar. And Iona Prep will retain possession. Trailing by 1. Mike Dugan, the sophomore, the only scorer of the game so far for Fordham Prep. And a good steal by Fordham Prep. The Rams with that tough defense. Good job by Mark Callahan. Ball loose. Still loose. Now the ground ball picked up by Fearon. Nolan Fearon. And offside the call. So as they throw it away, Iona Prep will get it back. Down 1-0. So we said these have been close games between these two teams. 5 of the last 8 have been 1-goal games. 4 straight, in fact. the last two games, 5-4 in overtime, and just 7-6 back on May 3rd, just a couple of weeks ago. Michael McHugh has it for the Gales. First team All-League performer. Flips it out to Philip Berry. Fearon, tough defense, moving against McHugh. Here's an opportunity. His shot goes wide. Taken there by Mogavero. He had a chance from the left wing. He just shot it past the left pipe. 3:40 remaining first quarter. And as the ball goes out, it'll go back to Fordham Prep. So the Rams with possession. Here's Joe DeLascio, who brings it across for Fordham Prep. He carries up. Jack Lee, big offensive performer for the Rams this year. He flips it across. It goes behind the goal now. This is Eamon Coughlin. As we said, he's a tremendous playmaker for Fordham Prep with 20 assists on the year. Comes outside to Coughlin, and he flips it up top. Good ball movement here by the Rams. DeLascio makes a move, flips it behind the goal. 2:45 left in the first. William Randall. And it comes all the way back up top to Jack Lee. Lee with 28 goals on the year. Talked about Marin with the 30, but Lee right on his heels. Jamil, just a sophomore. Here's Lee. Being played tough defensively by Brian Fay of Iona Prep. Lee moving well without the ball. He fires that one, airmailed that one way up high. 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A tough defensive battle as we expected. 1-0 Fordham Prep on top. William Randall takes a shot, loses. Joe Marin picks up the ground ball, but the Rams turn it over, and Iona Prep has it. Quickly, they come up on a fast break. Here's a quick shot opportunity. No, Fordham Prep gets back on defense. Good job by the Rams. Looked like Iona Prep had numbers. Here's Tierney. He flips it over on the right wing. 1:40 left in this first quarter. 1-0. Corzelius flips it back. Gales wheel it around, trying to find an opening. Quick shot goes wide. Shot taken by Michael McHugh. 1 minute now left in the first quarter. Another shot that whistles wide. Shot that time taken again by McHugh. And this time it'll go back to Fordham Prep with 43 seconds left in the first period. 1-0 Fordham Prep on top. extremely low-scoring first quarter of play. On this Memorial Day weekend, it feels more like October, late October, early November. The temperatures in the 40s, upper 40s, with rain on this Memorial Day weekend. Crazy weather. Here's Connor Smith, gets around a defender and then slips down on the wet turf, gets up, gets away, and tries to go low. It's knocked away. Here's a quick shot. Beautiful save by Bonali. Gorgeous save. He got his stick low and was able to keep it from going inside the left pipe. Nice play by the Iona Prep goalkeeper. Fordham Prep bidding for their second goal of the game. And the first quarter comes to an end. So a tough defensive battle in quarter number one. We played one here at Gaelic Park at Manhattan College. A score: Fordham Prep 1, Iona Prep nothing on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. We are ready to begin quarter number two in this Catholic League AA championship game. Fordham Prep leading Iona Prep by the score of 1-0. Lou Brogno with you here at Manhattan College, Gaelic Park. On a cold, windy night, that one sneaks in. Just got by James Werner, who thought he had made the save, but off the opening faceoff of quarter number two, Iona Prep gets on the board. Michael Orifice puts it in. The Loyola-bound junior attack. Outstanding faceoff guy, faceoff player of the year in 2012. And he scores right off the faceoff to tie the game at 1. Here's Iona Prep with possession. We're all tied at 1 in this Catholic League final. Just underway in the second quarter. Iona Prep off the opening faceoff of the period, able to score, tie things up. Quick shot that goes wide. Taken by Mogavero. Iona Prep has had their opportunities. They've been able to unleash a couple of quick shots in this first half. Brandon Standard. Here is McHugh. McHugh takes a shot that bounces wide, and Werner might have gotten a piece of it. Werner so tough in between the pipes. Coming into this game, it faced 156 shots, giving up just 51 goals on the season. Iona Prep last year, 14-8. On their 5th New York title. Penalty flags fly. Delayed penalty. And now the call. So this will go against Fordham Prep. Iona Prep will have a man-up advantage. Let's see if the Gales can take advantage. All tied at 1. Corzelius, now they go behind the goal. Riley Aviles. Aviles has it. quick shot. That was deflected. Ball loose on the ground. Still loose outside the crease. And still on the ground. A battle for that loose ball. And it's picked up by Iona Prep. So the Gales retain possession. That was a 1-minute penalty, by the way. 25 seconds left in the man-up advantage. Quick shot. That whistles wide. Sidewinding shot that goes wide. Michael McHugh kind of went down under on that one. And he sent it past the right pipe wide. 5 seconds left in the penalty. And in front, they try to feed it. And it's knocked away. Iona Prep still has it. Quick shot. Save made by Werner. Nicely done. Less than 9 minutes left first half. Fordham Prep and Iona Prep tied at 1. And the Rams quickly come up. Jack Lee has it knocked away. Takes a check, does Nolan Fearon from McHugh. And now whistle. And it will go against Fordham Prep. So Iona Prep with excellent defense will get it back. You know, we talked about Fordham Prep's defense. Iona Prep's defense strong as well. As we said, they've given up just under 10 goals in 14 of 17 games. And on the other side, Fordham Prep giving up an average of only 4.5 goals per game. So this figures to be a low-scoring affair. And it certainly has turned out that way. With 8 minutes remaining in the first half, only 2 goals have been scored in the game. Michael Florio starts it up for Iona Prep. And now it goes outside to Mogavero, who's unleashed a couple of wicked shots that have gone just wide. Oh, set up beautifully in front, and a great save made by Werner. Good execution by Iona Prep, but Werner again coming up big. Quick stick. He's got it. Long outlet pass comes up the field to Lee. Here's Jack Lee, angles towards the middle. And now we'll back it out. 7.5 remaining in this second quarter. All tied at 1. Dugan has the only goal of the game for Fordham Prep. Comes back to Lee. Randall takes a shot, and the save made by Bonelli. A lot of physicality in front of the net, and the ball scoops will remain Fordham Prep possession. Luke Chamil will trigger in for the Rams. Actually, well, they wait for some substitutions. And Chamil gets it cranked up. He comes up top to Dugan. Len DeLucia's team, as we said, 12-7 coming in. Coach DeLucia's coached 5 All-Americans in his time at Fordham Prep. This team won the 2011 AA championship. Ball deflected. Fordham Prep able to retain possession halfway through the second quarter. And the Gales and the Rams are tied at 1. Here's Randall. Gets around a defender. Trying to feed it in front, and that shot goes high up over the crossbar. Fordham Prep possession. Here's Lee. Turnaround shot that goes wide. He wrapped around the cage, and Jack Lee trying to take a tough shot. Fordham Prep still with possession. Here's Randall. Makes a move. Lee shoots. It's deflected in front. And the ball on the ground picked up by Iona Prep. And here come the Gales on the fast break. Schnitzer flips it in front. Shot, score! Beautiful passing by Iona Prep. And it looks like number 25, Philip Very, with the goal. He salutes the Iona Prep fans. Great passing, 2 quick passes. Very puts it in. His 14th goal of the season. And Iona Prep takes their first lead of the game. The Gales are up by the score of 2-1 with 5:08 remaining in this second quarter. Face-off controlled by Fordham Prep. So the Rams find themselves trailing for the first time here tonight. Here's DeLasho for Fordham Prep. Flips it back. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left first half. 2-1. Iona Prep on top. Connor Smith. Smith gets around one defender. And it's intercepted. Great defensive play for Iona Prep, made by Brandon Standard. So the Gales with a 1-goal advantage and possession. Standard has it. The junior. He angles to the left side. He flips it back. McHugh has it here for the Gales. Now gets away, sets it up in front. Quick shot deflected by Trezano, who took the shot. The ball is loose. A lot of bodies on the ground inside the crease, and that will give it back to Fordham Prep. So Tracy has it here for the Rams, and it was Robert Whalen for the Rams, and he flips it up ahead. Here comes Dugan, the lone goal for the Rams in the game. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left first half. 2-1, Iona Prep on top. Joe DeLasho trying to zip it in front to Joe Marin, who's been very quiet in this game, coming in with 30 goals, but Iona Prep defense has done a good job to shut him down. .245 left first half. Iona Prep leads it 2-1. And the Gales lose it. Out of bounds. Schnitzer could not find the handle. Schnitzer, outstanding player, on his way to play college lacrosse at Loyola. A senior who one time went to Fordham Prep. He transferred from Fordham Prep to Iona Prep. Dugan gets it going here for the Rams. Makes a couple of moves, now flips it over on the right wing. Connor Smith directs traffic. Moving against Van Bramer. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. That shot deflected in front, and looks like a flag is thrown. A hold is called. This should give Fordham Prep a man-up opportunity. See if the Rams can take advantage as they trail by the score of 2-1. They'll look to get this thing tied up with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. It's just a 30-second man-up advantage for Fordham Prep. Quickly, the Rams wheel it around. Looking for an open man. William Randall shuffles it back to Lee. Now behind the goal. Here's Randall. Surveys the field. Comes back up top. Here's Jack Lee. Just 5 seconds. Quick shot, score! Jack Lee with a rifle shot from the point. And he puts it home to tie the game at 2. His 29th goal of the year. A brilliant shot, just a laser. And we're all tied at 2 with 1:47 remaining in this first half, and that was a great opportunity for Fordham Prep that they took advantage of on the man-up situation. And they win the face-off. Here comes Dugan, setting up a fast break. Shot is deflected in front. Eamon Coffin took that shot. Fordham Prep will retain possession, and the Rams will call a timeout. 1:32 remaining here in this first half, and we are all tied at 2. We'll get all you need to know about high school lacrosse in a quick 60. Join Mike Quick as he reveals the top 20 teams in the tri-state area and takes your calls live. That's a quick 60 on lacrosse, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on your home for high school sports on MSG Varsity. So 1:32 remaining in this first half, and we are tied at 2. It's been a tough, physical, defensive struggle here in this first half in this AA final. Fordham Prep with possession. Rams looking to take the lead. It's Randall behind the goal as we approach 1 minute left, second quarter. Here's DeLascio. Van Bramer comes out on him, but DeLascio puts it home. He goes just inside the left pipe. A wicked shot as he got around the defender, and Fordham Prep takes the lead. In a seesaw battle, the Rams are back on top now, 3-2. 53.5 seconds left here in the first half. It'll be Iona Prep possession. Here's Standard. Moves it up here for the Gales. Coming out on him defensively, Logan Williamson. Now he backs off. And it comes back out towards midfield. 30 seconds left here in this first half. Good ball movement by the Gales, trying to tie it up. And in front, oh, beautiful save made by Werner. He got his stick on it. 11 seconds left here in this first half. Side-winding shot sails high up over the crossbar. Taken there by Corzelius. 4 seconds left. all the way up top. Here's another long shot that's deflected away by Werner. And the first half comes to an end. So an exciting first half of play in this Catholic League AA final. Our score at halftime, Fordham Prep 3, Iona Prep 2, here on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. We are at the half here at Gaelic Park on the campus of Manhattan College in the Bronx. This is the 2013 Catholic League AA final, and Fordham Prep leading Iona Prep by the score of 3-2. A tough defensive, low-scoring first half of play. It was Fordham Prep that got on the board first. Sophomore Mike Dugan found the back of the net, and that gave Fordham Prep a 1-0 lead. Then Iona Prep was able to tie it up off the face-off. Michael Orifis with a beautiful play. He won the face-off, came in, took a quick shot, and he beat James Werner, who thought he had it stopped momentarily, but it trickled off of his stick and into the goal, and we were tied at 1. Iona Prep then took the lead. Philip Berry with a brilliant shot, his 14th goal of the season, and the senior put the Gales up by the score of 2-1. But then it was Fordham Prep coming back. Jack Lee from way up top with a rifle shot, his 29th goal of the season, and the junior tied the game up at 2. And then it was Joe DeLascio, who was being played very tough defensively by John Van Bramer, but DeLascio got away momentarily, and he was able to get a shot off, and he scored to give Fordham Prep a 3-2 lead, and that's where we're at the half. The Rams lead the Gales by the score of 3-2, and second half action is coming up shortly right here on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogna with you from Manhattan College, Gaelic Park, on a cold, windy evening here in late May for this Catholic League AA championship. And it does not feel like late May, I'll tell you. It feels more like late October. Temperature in the upper 40s with rain for this championship game. And we are underway in the second half. Fordham Prep leading Iona Prep by the score of 3-2, and the Gales start out offensively here to begin the third quarter. Here's Philip Berry. He has one of the Gales' goals here today as he shoots that one wide. Just couldn't get the shot off. Good defense by Fordham Prep's Anthony Febo. It was all over him. So the Gales will retain possession. Iona Prep coming in 12-5, Fordham Prep 12-7 on the year. This has been a great series since 2001. Iona Prep leads the series 19-14. This is the 34th meeting between these two schools in the last 13 years. That shot might have hit the pipe, and the rebound put in. So it caromed off the pipe, and then Philip Berry with his second goal of the game ties the game at 3. Tremendous hustle to get to that rebound, and off the carom he's able to put it in. So we have a brand new game. We're all tied at 3, just 45 seconds into this third quarter. And the face-off controlled by Iona Prep. Or if he's starts things up for the Gales, and now Iona Prep will set it up. Greg Tierney, all-league performer, outstanding basketball player for Iona Prep. And now he comes off as the Gales set it up. Brandon Standard, the junior, makes the move. Flips it back outside to Corzelius. Here's McHugh. Standard, Brandon Standard. Circles around the crease. Ball gets away, but the ground ball picked up by the Gales. Iona Prep, Fordham Prep tied at 3 with the 2013 title on the line here. Here's Very. He's got 2 goals in the game. And now he shoots that one high up over the crossbar, bidding for number 3. He was hammered just as he let it go. .9:20 remaining here in this third quarter. Randall brings it up, takes it behind the goal. Mike Dugan carried right behind the crease, and he flips it back up top to Randall, has it knocked away from him. Oh, takes a big check, and a flag flies. So Randall really got clobbered, and a flag is thrown. So time stops on the clock with 8:45 remaining in the third. And Fordham Prep will go up on a man-up advantage. It's a 1-minute penalty. And the Rams now an opportunity to take the lead. We're tied at 3, 8.5 remaining in the third. Here's DeLascio. Fordham Prep goes behind the goal, comes back up top to DeLascio. Quick shot is deflected in front, and Fordham Prep gets it back. Randall. Here's another quick shot that sails high. DeLascio sidewinded that one up over the crossbar. In front, and that one bounced wide of the goal. Fordham Prep possession. Jack Lee, Cubs up top now to William Randall. Seven and a half remaining in the third quarter. DeLascio nowhere to go. Good job defensively by Van Bramer. That pass gets away from DeLasho, but backing up nicely is Dugan. Fordham Prep very patient here offensively. Down to 6:45 left in the third. All tied at 3. Dugan makes a move. Gets around the defender, now loses. The ball knocked away from him by Tierney. And Tierney, with excellent defense, forces the turnover. And Iona Prep coming the other way. The Gales trying for the fast break. They get it across midfield. Michael Florio. And he hands it off. Approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. 3-3 the score. Veras flips it up top. Illegal procedure, the call. And that'll give it back to Fordham Prep. And here come the Rams, looking to push it up. Jack Lee. Coughlin behind the goal. Comes all the way back up top to DeLasho. He's got it here for the Rams. Gets around McHugh. Dumps it back. Here's Lee. Quick shot that sails wide. He tried to bounce it just inside the left pipe. And it just went a bit wide. So Fordham Prep retains possession. As we approach 5.5 remaining in the third. Connor Smith way up top. And now he begins to move it forward. He dumps it off to DeLasho. Here's Lee. Back to DeLasho. Spins away from a defender, and that shot goes wide. Taken by Joe Marin. So Fordham Prep moving the ball crisply that last possession. They get it back. Here's Coughlin. Coughlin behind the goal, being played there by Brian Fay. It comes all the way back up top to Smith. We're less than 5 minutes now left in the third. Smith gets around a defender. Ross Schnitzer, big defensive play, whacks it away from him. Schnitzer, nice play, and then he has it restolen by Marin. So Fordham Prep returns the favor. Here's Lee, gets away from McHugh momentarily, and now flips it to DeLasho. 4:20 left in the third. 3-3 the score. Connor Smith makes a move, angles towards the crease, takes it behind the goal. Being played there by Jack Tracy. And Van Bramer almost stole it. Marin, quick shot deflected in front. Too many white jerseys there, and here come the Gales. Iona Prep gets it across midfield, and a timeout is called by Iona Prep. So timeout on the field, 3:46 remaining third quarter. Fordham Prep and Iona Prep tied at 3. Well, stay up to the minute with all things high school. Follow MSG Varsity on Twitter. You can get the very latest scores, play-by-play information, and tweets from your community. Follow MSG Varsity on Twitter now. Go to twitter.com/MSG Varsity. 3-3 the score. 3:46 remaining in the third quarter. Iona Prep possession. Iona Prep has won 5 of the last 6 titles. Trying to add another. Offside. That's going to give it back to Fordham Prep. Quickly they come up. Fast break opportunity. Ball knocked away from behind. Excellent play by Schnitzer. Looked like Connor Smith might have a shot opportunity, but Schnitzer knocked it loose. So Fordham Prep with possession, 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. We are all tied at 3. These teams play low-scoring games. 5-4 earlier this year in overtime, 7-6 just a couple of weeks ago. Here's Dugan. Angles to the right side. Dugan, couple stutter step moves, trying to get around his defender. Now takes it behind the crease. Flips it up top to DeLasho. Being played there by DeSalvo. Eric DeSalvo defensively on DeLasho. Comes back to Jack Lee. Lee circles around. Ball loose on the ground, still loose, and picked up by Iona Prep. Schnitzer lost it, though, and Fordham Prep gets it back. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. The ball rolls out, and it'll go back to Iona Prep. So the Rams throw it away. .206 remaining. Long pass thrown away by Iona Prep. Over the outstretched stick of Jack Korzelius, did everything he could to try to get to it as he went up the ladder. But Fordham Prep regains possession, and the Rams will have it with just a little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Jack Lee. Lee gets it across midfield, gets around 2 defenders. Lee on the run, and now he's cut off at the pass as Iona Prep gets back on defense. 1:40 left in the third. Brandon Smith has it here for the Rams. DeLasho. Surveys the situation. DeSalvo knocks it away from him. Good defense for the Gales. DeLasho gets it back. Takes another whack. Here's a flag throw. That could be a slash. The shot actually went in. So off the slash, and then they fed it to William Randall, the sophomore, who put it in for Fordham Prep. And the Rams have a 4-3 lead. So wave the penalty off. The goal good. .108 remaining here in the third quarter. Actually, they do put the penalty up on the board. So even with the goal, Fordham Prep will have a man-up advantage. So a big sequence there for the Rams. They get the goal and the flags. It will be Fordham Prep possession. And they are in a man-up situation. Quick shot, score! Mike Dugan, his second goal of the game. And Fordham Prep goes up by 2. Off the face-off, Dugan a side-winding laser shot. And he finds the back of the net. That's huge, as it's now a 5-3 game. Fordham Prep up by 2 with a minute remaining in the third. And the first time in this championship game that we've had a 2-goal separation. Largest lead of the game. Iona Prep wins the faceoff, or if he takes the shot, and the save made by Werner. Another brilliant save by James Werner. You can feel the momentum shifting here. Here's Logan Williamson. Flips it ahead. Fordham Prep with possession and a 2-goal lead. Connor Smith flips it behind the goal. Set up in front, Marin. Oh, great save by Bonali. Looked like Marin had a point-blank shot. And he comes out of the crease now to play it. He gets it to Van Bramer, and Iona Prep coming the other way. Let's see if they can get a shot off in 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds left in this third quarter. And that will do it. So the third quarter comes to an end. Fordham Prep feeling pretty good about things. The Rams have a 2-goal lead after 3. Fordham Prep 5, Iona Prep 3 on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. We're at Gaelic Park on the campus of Manhattan College here in the Bronx. This is the 2013 Catholic League AA Championship. Fordham Prep has a 2-goal lead over Iona Prep. The Rams lead it by the score of 5-3. Fourth and final quarter ready to go. These two longtime rivals face off, controlled by Iona Prep. The Gales are down by 2. Glad you could join us here on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogno with you on a cold, wet May evening here in the Bronx. Battle for the loose ball near midfield. The ball still on the ground. Let's see who comes out of the scrum with it. Looks like Fordham Prep, but they have it knocked away from them. Still loose on the ground. Ball thrown out. It'll go back to the Gales. So Iona Prep has possession. As the rain begins to fall once again, now here in this fourth quarter. We approach 1 minute gone by in the fourth. Here's Standard. Takes a shot and scores! Brandon Standard goes just inside the right pipe. And he draws Iona Prep to within 1. It's now 5-4. Standard with a beautiful shot as he goes low to beat James Werner. So it's a 1-goal Fordham Prep lead. And that's nothing unusual for these two teams. As we said earlier, just in case you're just tuning in, these teams have played 5 of the last 8 times they've played. It's been a 1-goal affair. And 4 consecutive times, the decision has been made by 1 goal. And here we are again. It's 5-4. Fordham Prep on top. A minute and a half gone by in the fourth quarter. Iona Prep with possession, and the Gales are looking for the tying goal. Here's the quick shot that bounces wide. Taken there by Michael McHugh. Here's McHugh again. He flips it up top to Standard. Shot sails wide up over the crossbar. Taken by Corzelius. Gales retain possession. And they'll work it around as they wheel it. Here's Standard. Takes a couple of quick moves. Trying to get around his defender. Tough defense played by Patrick Coughlin. And the ball knocked away, and Fordham Prep the other way. Jack Lee across midfield. Lee on the run. Angles up the left side. Fordham Prep with a 1-goal lead and the ball. Here's Lee behind the net. Sets it up in front, and a nice save made by Bonali. Ball loose in the crease. He gets it back. He flips it out to Standard. And he gets away from a tough check made by Randall. Gales trying to get it across. 8:50 remaining here in the third. They haven't gotten it across yet. Now they do. And up ahead comes Florio. Iona Prep down by 1. It's 5-4. 8.5 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Quick shot, bounces in front of the crease and up over the crossbar. Shot taken from way up top. Whistle and a flag. No flag, but a whistle stops play. It should be Iona Prep possession. 8 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 5-4, Fordham Prep on top here in this championship game. Florio. Chisano. He tries to flip it over to Aviles. It's knocked away, shoveled ahead. Ball loose on the ground, picked up by Fordham Prep. Logan Williamson flips it across. And the Rams have possession in a steady rain now here in the fourth quarter. William Randall has it. And he angles. Flips it back. 7:20 left, fourth quarter. Fordham Prep up by 1. Jack Lee has one of the goals here for the Rams. Dugan has it, and he's got 2 goals for Fordham Prep in this game. Here's Dugan. Makes a move, takes a shot, and scores! His third of the game. Mike Dugan, the sophomore, gives Fordham Prep a 2-goal lead. They're up by the score of 6-4. And Dugan has half of his team's 6 goals. This time he bounces one just inside the pipe. A huge goal with 6:47 left in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time. And a key face-off coming up here. Controlled by Iona Prep. No, the ball's still loose on the ground. Shoveled around. And a whistle. Violation on Iona Prep gives it to Fordham Prep. So the Rams have it and a 2-goal lead. 6.5 remaining. Connor Smith. Penalty flag flies. This is going to be a penalty against Iona Prep. Smith circles around in front and scores! Connor Smith gives Fordham Prep a 3-goal lead. It's 7-4. Huge goal by Smith. And that gives Fordham Prep a 3-goal cushion. 6 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. So a wave of the penalty still enforced. It'll be a man-up advantage for Fordham Prep. And violation will give it to Iona Prep. Still plenty of time for the Gales. They have nearly half of the fourth quarter remaining. But they're down by 3. Zelius circles around. He still has it. Jack Lee all over him defensively. Getting some help from Anthony Febo. Now he gets between 2 defenders, tries to carry him, but nowhere to go. 5:20 remaining here in the fourth. Riley Avilas for the Gales. Flips it back. Fordham Prep defense tough here. Here come the Gales. Trying to take advantage of a fast break. In front, Avilas has it knocked away, and a good save by Werner. Less than 5 minutes left here in the fourth. 3-goal Fordham Prep lead. They're up 7-4. Here's Werner. He shovels up ahead. Nolan Fearon. He flips it back. Dugan's had some game. He has the ball right now. He has 3 of the 7 Fordham Prep goals. Circles behind the crease. Looking to wrap around. Brings it back outside. And the clock, certainly an ally of Fordham Prep. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. Velasco in front. He sails it wide. And it'll go back to Iona Prep with 4:06 remaining. Standard has it knocked away, but regained, kicked ahead by Iona Prep. Nice play by Greg Tierney. Heads up, he was able to kick it ahead. But with 3:40 remaining, Iona Prep has got to put the pedal to the metal here. They've got to score 3 times just to tie. And Veras has it knocked away. Penalty flags. Iona Prep will have a man-up advantage. So an opportunity here for the Gales with 3:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. And they sorely need to take advantage of this just to get back in the game. They'll need a score here. It's a 30-second man-up advantage. Comes back to McHugh. Corzelius at the point. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Here's McHugh. He flips it back to Trezano. Has it knocked away. McHugh, 10 seconds on the man-up. Quick shot, deflected, in front. Fordham Prep able to get a stick on it, and they clear it across midfield. It comes all the way down, ball still loose on the ground, picked up by Iona Prep, knocked away. Nice check by Nolan Fearon. And Fordham Prep should get it back with 2:43 remaining. And the Rams enjoying a 3-goal lead. Jack Lee will crank it up here. And the clock winds. Here's Lee. Takes a stick check, gets around the defender, and carries in front of the crease. Well, it looked like he was going to make a move in front of the crease, but then he was cut off there. Good defense by Schnitzer. Fordham Prep possession. And a timeout is called. 2:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 7-4, Fordham Prep leading Iona Prep. Fordham Prep possession. The Rams up by 3. Trying to capture the 2013 championship. Double team, big hit behind the goal. Fordham Prep gets it back. Marin has it and scores. Set up beautifully. Randall the assist. Joe Marin the goal. He puts it just over the right shoulder of Bonali. And Fordham Prep has a huge now 4-goal lead. The Rams are up 8-4 with 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. That might have sealed the deal for the Rams. Fordham Prep begins to celebrate on their sideline. It'll be their first title since 2011. Here's Standard. Just a minute 50 left. Standard gets in between two defenders, has it knocked away from him, and Fordham Prep the other way. Here comes Anthony Febo. Carries upfield for the Rams. Takes it behind the goal, and looks like Iona Prep will get it back. With just a minute 37 remaining. Up ahead to Standard. Gales are down by 4. They need to score, obviously, very quickly. Here's Standard being harassed. Penalty flag thrown. It'll be a man-up advantage coming up for the Gales. Quick shot. Sails wide. And stops the clock with a minute 16 remaining. So Iona Prep will go on a man-up situation. But only 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. It'll be a 1-minute penalty. McHugh is hammered. Another flag is thrown. That'll probably be a hold from behind. Indeed it is. So that'll be a 30-second penalty. So it'll be a two-man advantage for 15 seconds. Here's McHugh. Just 40 seconds left in regulation. McHugh gets away, and the save made by Werner. And Fordham Prep clears, gets it up to Marin, and a timeout is taken. 28 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Fordham Prep begins to celebrate. They call it a timeout with 28.4 seconds left. And the Rams leading 8-4. So Fordham Prep just 28 seconds away from the 2013 title.
Universal, let's get out of here.
Here is Jack Lee. He'll carry behind the goal. Randall has it here for Fordham Prep. 15 seconds left. And the Rams begin to celebrate. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Fordham Prep wins the 2013 Catholic League AA Championship. They defeat Iona Prep by the score of 8-4. The Rams celebration is on, and we'll be back to talk about their huge victory in just a few moments on MSG Varsity's Game Time. Welcome back to MSG Varsity's Game Time. Gaelic Park on the campus of Manhattan College, where Fordham Prep has just won the Catholic League AA Championship, defeating Iona Prep by the score of 8-4. So a huge win for the Rams as they win the title here in 2013. Lou Brogno standing by with our player of the game, Mike Dugan. And Mike, congratulations on the win. 3 goals in the game. How sweet is it to win this Catholic League Championship?
Feels so good, especially being my first year up on varsity. You know, we only had one senior who was able to play tonight, Logan Williamson, our senior defenseman, and we really wanted to just come out. We already lost Iona twice in the season. We wanted to come out, and we wanted to win one for him and the coaches, so it feels awesome.
You know, this figured to be a tough, physical, defensive game. Certainly, that's the way it turned out.
Yeah, definitely. We knew they were going to come out hitting, and we knew we had to really just toughen up and take it, and I think we did that well.
3 goals in the game for you. This was a seesaw battle. Talk about those 3 goals, and especially in the second half, you guys were able to put some separation between you and the Gales.
Yeah, really, 3 goals. I mean, I've been working on it with my coach all season. He's been talking about placing the ball opposite corner, and I was finally able to get it going tonight. And I don't know, as soon as we really started getting our offense going, everybody got amped up. Second half, we were able to really run away with it.
Well, Mike, congratulations once again on the championship. Go enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, Mike Dugan, outstanding performance by him. 3 goals in this championship win for Fordham Prep as they defeat Iona Prep by the score of 8-4. So that will do it here from Gaelic Park here at Manhattan College. Once again, final score, Fordham Prep 8, Iona Prep 4. For everyone here at MSG Varsity's Game Time, I'm Lou Brogno. Thanks for joining us. Fordham Prep wins the 2013 AA Championship.